What's up YouTube? Welcome again to my channel. My name is Romulo and today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to talk about cameras because I recently bought a new camera. Well, a proper camera because I've always been filming with my mobile phone and I'm super excited with it. I'm going to show you guys a little bit around and try to make some cinematic footage with my new camera. So stay tuned. So to give you guys a little bit of context, I started my YouTube channel about 3 years ago with a very old Galaxy S4 that I had at that time. The top tier phone 5 years ago or 7 years ago when I bought it. And it was great for the first years, but then when I started the YouTube channel, I did my first travel video to Santiago de Chile, and it was very hard to edit it because the footage was simply so shaky and it was so bad. Quality was awful. But it was my first one, so I said, you know, I don't care. I'm not going to buy expensive gear if I'm just starting. And I think considering what kind of footage I have, it was still a pretty good job. And then 2 years ago, I invested a little bit more and I bought a new phone. It was my ASUS Zenfone 5, which is on my pocket here. I'm gonna show you guys this one. So I bought it about 2.5 years ago. And when I bought it, it was kind of like a medium high-end phone, so it was not the worst but not the best either. The thing is that the camera was pretty good actually. I did a lot of research before buying this one and I saw that the camera that 2.5 years ago, this camera was more or less the same level as the most expensive phones at that time. So I said, why not give it a try? So I bought this phone and I started making more travel videos and investing a little bit more on my channel. And then I have a video that I traveled to Bulgaria with my girlfriend, and I think the quality was much better than the one from Santiago de Chile, but it's still a little bit shaky, and the image stabilization, despite there was like electronic image stabilization, but it was still a bit weird, you know, and it was a little, not shaky, but when you see that the software is trying to stabilize the footage and it doesn't look great. And I didn't want to spend so much money on new gear for my YouTube channel as it was just a hobby. The thing is that I started to get more and more interested on YouTube and I started to making more and more videos. And as you see, the quality of the videos are not the best in my channel, but it's the best that my gear can actually provide. Bottleneck was already my laptop because it is like 7 years old now. It's a Samsung laptop and it was one of the first Ultrabooks, but it's still like almost 4 kilograms. Doesn't matter the weight anyways. So it used to be great. It's an i7, it has a dedicated graphics card. But it's just too old, and you know how it is, you know, laptops that are even like 3-4 years old, performance already start going down, and mine with 7, so it was great for the first 3 years, but now it's time to change. I cannot even install DaVinci Resolve or Adobe Premiere, or none of those good softwares. Despite my phone can actually record at 1080p, I cannot edit videos at 1080p because it just freezes everything. It's awful, and it just gets me on nerves because every time I'm editing my videos, it's the same thing. It freezes, it overheats, and it's all of that. So 7 years is already a good time, I think. I won't feel guilty if I spend a little bit of money on a new laptop. So I'm waiting actually for the new MacBooks with the ARM processors. So they're saying it's gonna be great, and I think I'm gonna buy one of those. So I actually like to make YouTube videos, and I like photography, I like videography. I watch so many videos on YouTube about it, and I like traveling, and I actually always wanted to have a proper camera. I think I had one camera a long time ago. It was like a Panasonic Lumix, but it was like a point and shoot, so nothing very professional. And I always wanted to have a professional or semi-professional camera. So I said, you know what, now that I'm more into it, and it's not really a fad because I'm doing it for already 3 years, despite I'm not very consistent. So I said, why not? Let's buy a new one. And then researching a lot, because I always research a lot before buying anything. And then I came up with this camera that I bought, which is the Canon M50. It's the most popular camera among YouTubers and new videographers. It's a mirrorless camera, which means it's very small. And I think the quality is just great. So I was watching hundreds of YouTube videos on how this camera performs, even like low lights and vlogging and daylight videos and so, and also still images. And I was quite convinced that that was the one. I purchased it 4 days ago and I got it today, so actually I'm already filming with it. My phone is retired, or not really retired, because some of the footage you can still get pretty good quality on this phone. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the footage that I took from it, and yeah, trying to make a cinematic video out of it. So I hope you guys enjoy. So did you guys like the video? I hope you did. Write in the comments down below if you liked it, or just give me some feedback in general on what can be improved in my channel, not only on the image quality, but in general. And I'll be really happy to read all of them and answer all the comments. If you like this video specifically, don't forget to give the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you very much and see you on the next one.